magical greetings. Erica Sotis here, and also Princess Precious Patches Poppycock the cat, and my plant friends. Do you love chocolate? Do you have a question about something in your life or just need a little bit of guidance right now? If you answered yes to any of the previous question, then please keep watching, and this video is for you. Now, whenever you're watching this video is perfect because, well, the past, the present, the future, it's all coexisting simultaneously. But this video was inspired by the upcoming, what's it called? Some holiday. Princess, what's it called? What's it called? Oh, yes. Valentine's Day. Now, I'm not a big fan of this holiday, although I do love and romance and that kind of energy. But they call Valentine's Day a Hallmark holiday because it's become so much about gifts, and I feel it's just a lot of pressure to put on yourself. If you're single, if maybe you feel bad, if you're in a relationship, you have high expectations, why not just celebrate love every day? But one thing that is sort of big at this time of year that I absolutely love is chocolate. So this divination video is going to be all about chocolate. But first, how did we get Valentine's Day? Now, nobody knows exactly, but there are a couple very probable theories. One is that Valentine's Day was a Christianized version of the wild and crazy Roman festival of Lupercalia. Now, Lupercalia was a fertility festival, and of course, you can only imagine how wild it would get. So, the Christians wanted to tamp it down. They changed a lot of the pagan holidays into Christian or secular holidays. Valentine's Day. Another very probable theory is that Valentine's Day celebrates two different martyred saints, I guess you would call them. I don't know, I'm Jewish. So both or one, they're not sure if it was one person or two people, had the name Valentine's. Now, one was a man, I believe obviously a priest, who married people when the government said they weren't supposed to marry them. So sounds like a really cool dude to me. The other fellow was in jail, and he helped a young woman regain her eyesight, and they had kind of a relationship. So Valentine's, love, marriage, and here we are today. So now you know a little bit about the history of Valentine's Day. Let's dive into the divination. Now, I am going to show you the 4 different types of chocolate that you are going to get to choose from, and I can't wait to dive in. I've been saving all day, and it's only 1 in the afternoon to eat and partake of this chocolate. So, the 4 you're going to choose from: chocolate bar, endangered species, espresso beans, dun 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 dun. Number 2 is hot chocolate with Bailey's. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, it smells so good. Number 3 is ice cream. This is fudge brownie ice cream. And number 4 are my homemade chocolate peppermint cookies with candy canes. Okay, great. So now think of your question. If you have a question, Princess is trying to help. You don't have to have a question. You can just receive guidance. Just take a deep breath. Trust yourself, whatever comes to you, right? It being more intuitive and psychic. It's all about just trusting those voices inside, right? It's not just a voice inside. Let's just review so you can choose whichever form of chocolate speaks to you. So again, we have number 1, chocolate bar. Number 2, hot chocolate with Bailey's. Number 3, chocolate ice cream. And number 4, my chocolate peppermint cookies. You have it? You have the one you want? 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'd like to share with you just a fraction, a minuscule of the magic and medicine of chocolate. Do you know what chocolate is, what the cacao is? You probably say, of course, Erica, it's a bean. No, it's not a bean. It's a seed. Chocolate is a seed, which I think is so magical. When we're eating cacao, we're eating the birth of something. So when we take a bite, we can create something. So this is perfect for the divination, right? Because we're planting the magic in you. Chocolate is old, very, very old. It's been around for over 5,000 or 6,000 years. The word chocolate is taken from an Aztec word meaning bitter water, but the Greek word for chocolate is theobroma, which means food of the gods. And it really does feel that way. Chocolate is very good for you. They have found that chocolate lengthens lifespan. Chocolate in its darker form, right? Not with tons and tons of sugar. The purer the chocolate, the higher the chocolate dark amount, the more medicinal properties chocolate has. Chocolate is excellent for circulation. It releases all kinds of amazing endorphins and serotonin. I mean, it opens the heart. There are so many medicinal properties of chocolate, which is why it represents love, reduces the risk of diabetes. It has an infinite amount of medicinal properties, as well as magical properties. So, if you chose number 1, I can't wait, chocolate espresso, well, that means that universe is completely helping you right now. Coffee and chocolate, very stimulating, young plants. So I encourage you to, oh my God, really give thanks for what you have. This is so good, really. It's insane. And know the universe has your back. If you've been thinking about praying more or becoming more spiritually connected this year, take this amazing chocolate bar as a sign that, yes, this is the time. The universe has your back. If there's something you're working on creating or bringing into the world, there are so many allies and guides. Chances are, if you chose the espresso chocolate bar, you have a guardian angel watching over you. And be grateful for all the blessings that are coming. If you chose number 2, hot cocoa with Bailey's. Oh, by the way, for all you vegans watching, it's been many, many, many years, so hopefully you got the memo, but Bailey's makes an almond milk vegan Bailey's, and it is so good. So hang on, I'm going to tell you what it means, but if you chose hot cocoa with Bailey's, you've been holding on too tightly, my friend. Take a deep breath right now, do it with me. And sigh, exhale with a sigh, and allow something in your body right now to let go, to relax. If you chose hot cocoa with Bailey's, then I invite you to do nothing. In this capitalistic, toxic, productive culture, we're told that if we rest, well, we're not worth anything. I am here to tell you, you are worthwhile. Right now, look in the mirror and say, no matter what I do or don't do, I am a worthy, beautiful, and amazing human. I invite you to take that vacation, take that day off, right? Allow yourself to just lay in bed and eat chocolate truffles all day and watch some funny movies. If you chose hot cocoa with Bailey's. If you chose number 3, oh my God, ice cream. This is Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's makes a ton of vegan ice creams. And this one is fudge brownie And it is so good. So I always say that ice cream is my favorite food. And when people say, how could you be vegan? You can't eat ice cream. I say, yeah, you can. You can eat tons of ice cream. So ice cream is my favorite food, and it is very, very comforting. So I have suffered since I was little with a chronic pain, and it's so interesting. Sometimes when I eat ice cream, it makes the pain go away. It doesn't always work. It works like 70% of the time. So if you chose ice cream, I suggest becoming a better parent to yourself. If you've been hard to yourself about something or anything, talk to yourself more gently. Pretend it was your best friend you were talking to or your child. Love yourself more if you chose number 3, ice cream. Also, since I equate ice cream with youthfulness and playfulness, perhaps there's some way that inviting in more of a sense of play into your life would be helpful. If you're working on a project or there's something you have to take care of that's very difficult for you, ask yourself, how can this be more fun? How can this be more playful? And then do it that way. And last but not least, if you chose these amazing chocolate peppermint cookies, which literally really are, they're so good. I mean, it's hard to explain. Now, while I do love chocolate and peanut butter together, chocolate and peppermint, oh my God. So if you chose chocolate peppermint cookies, hang on, I have to take a bite. Oh my God. OMG. If you made goals for this year, I would revisit them. How are you doing on them? What wins have you had? If you've been struggling with them, why have you been struggling with them? Peppermint is associated with Jupiter, the god of expansion. It's an abundant plant, right? It grows. Some people don't like how it spreads. I have spearmint in my yard and I love how it grows. I would love for you to write about something in your life maybe that you're struggling with or that isn't working out, about a dream you have that maybe you're afraid to pursue because you think it won't work out, and write about or think about what would happen if this situation did work out. If you chose chocolate peppermint cookies, take risks, think bigger. And perhaps it might be a good time too to give of yourself, to help a situation. If you've thought about getting more involved in activism or service, now's your time if you chose these amazing cookies. So I hope that your chosen chocolate spoke to you, it inspires you. Because in this culture, humans have an ability to exploit the most disenfranchised. And chocolate, cacao, is no exception. So please, when you're buying a chocolate bar, look for this symbol, fair trade, on it. These are poor, impoverished people, and the conditions are horrific. It's capitalism at its worst. If you enjoyed this, please share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please, please, please comment below, which chocolate did you choose? I really, really, really want to know. And I hope you will partake of some chocolate magic today. And as you bite into it or as you sip it, feel the healing property, the magic moving through you. Together, we can create a better world. Magic is everywhere. As an enchantress, as a magician, as a sorceress, taking you to the source inside yourself. Everything is alive. Everything we eat, everything we see, everything we hear. These are my plant friends. And I wish for you a beautiful, enriching, love-filled day. Erica Sotis,